Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good day, good moment of you guys. Just give it a second, see if anyone wants to hop on. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. Hold on here. Oh, God. Hold on, guys. I set the alarm off with my Palo Santo. Hold on. Hold on. Holy crap. All right. I shut the. All right, I think that's gonna be okay. Hold on. I'm gonna shut the door. It's still pretty nippy out. I actually should have listened to my tuition because I thought, oh, that'd be funny if the alarms went off when I set my Palo Santo on. And I've done that plenty of times, and I've got like candles burning a lot, and then I've got these little dome incenses burning. So lo and behold, all right, that's so weird there. Anyways, the alarm. So that's representative of us tuning in, waking up, being aware. Something is getting our attention. So even today, guys, um, I went into the bathroom before I started my live, and this light kept flickering and flickering and flickering. So I went and tightened it up, and it was still doing that. And I'm like, wow, there's some guidance and some energies wanting to come through today. And then the alarm just goes off, and it's like, yeah, there's definitely some messages, some guidance. Spirit, your higher self wanting to bring some information into your awareness. So cool. Hey, thank you, Kimmy Siegel, for sharing out. Hey, beautiful Linda, Earth Angel, beautiful Lauren, White Light Healing. Hey guys, thank you so much for hopping on. So I actually did do a little 30-minute heads up, which is not like me, saying that I'm just going to come on and I'm going to do some readings. And so many frequencies and energies really reflecting this new earth energy, this high frequencies that we are anchoring in through our allowing. And as we allow the frequencies, whether they're transmuting frequencies or frequencies of just insight, enlightenment, wisdom, we are literally embodying, as we allow ourselves the experience of all of these frequencies. And in that, we are the missionaries. We're the missionaries of these divine frequencies of unconditional love to be anchored into earth. And what we are doing is we are bringing that new earth. The kingdom is coming through us. That's weird. So yeah, so I just had like this angelic presence, and it's making me super emotional. Holy crap, holy crap, what's going on with you guys? What the hell's going on? Because I'm feeling like super emotional all of a sudden, this huge energy just hitting me. And as you guys all know, you are the ones creating this messages and reflecting it. So it's through our higher selves, all of us reflecting aspects and energies and messages, all for us to benefit. So there's some really potent energies coming through. Hey, Tino, my beautiful reflection. Also, are you at the Grand Vic? What are you saying? Hey, also, oh, hi, Grand Vic. I don't know if you were on, Tino, just a second ago, but the alarm, I literally set the alarm off, burning my Palo Santo to open up the doors. Lots of love from heart space. Yes, Linda, lots of love from that heart space. And it does get really overwhelming, and it does bring tears of joy to us. And I can feel a lot of openings right now in the seventh chakra, the spiritual chakra, the Christ consciousness. I just feel that really opening. So that to me is representative of us allowing and opening up to these high frequencies of the Christ consciousness, which is within us. But as we embody more and more and more of it through our physical being, we are literally the angels, the missionaries anchoring this. Oh, every time I say the word missionary, I get all crybaby-ish. So there's something going on. Anyways, there's something going on. Whenever I say that we are missionaries, all of a sudden everything goes, you know, when we are channeling spirit, whether it be a loved one or an energy of an angel or guide, whenever I say that word mission, and there it goes again. Holy crap. Whenever I say the word missionary, and then I get flooded. So to me, it's really emphasizing, yes, 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 yes. They're saying, yes, yes, yes. You guys are all missionaries of love, of that divine frequency, to be allowed through your physicality, to be anchored, to create that physical experience of this kingdom of heaven. Oh my God. All right, we'll take a sip of water. Feeling what you're feeling, huge energies, overwhelming. Like every time I say that we're the missionaries, we are the kingdom to come, I get overly like, it's like it puts me in an altered state. Maybe I'm supposed to be transing something. All right, so this is so beautiful, guys. First of all, I am doing personal readings today for donations of $22.22 or whatever you feel. If you want a personal, if you don't want a personal and you've shared out, perhaps I will pull a quickie after, but I'll do a collective for all of us if I don't get any donations for a personal. But first of all, I just want us all to tune in, like right out of the gate. Spirit's just like flooding me. As always, you guys all know this is my favorite representation of the light that we are illuminating, becoming, allowing, transmuting. We're transmuting the density and the darker energies through our allowance to be the vehicle, to be, to allowing ourselves to be the vehicle of all of these array of frequencies to be experienced, not to hide from them, but to acknowledge them, not to repress them, but to allow them. And the more and more we allow those frequencies that might not be such a high vibe, when we allow them, our light actually transmutes them through our allowing them, through our being, because we are pure God source energy, love and light. And when we allow those emotions or denser energies to be felt, it is through our God light that they are transmuted, and then they become transmuted into the love and light that they were originally created in. And that's how we're becoming light bodies. We're becoming lighter, and that lightness is just returning to our natural state of being, pure God source energy. Even though we came for this experience, we came for the transmutation, we came for the physical self-realization of our spirit in this physicality. All is valid, all is good, all has served us, all is as was meant to be and is meant to be, to allow us to experience this state, becoming lighter, light beings, less carbon, more crystalline. And in that we balance and we heal. Heal is just returning to our natural state. It is always there and it's always available. It is just the distortions of the energies that we believe and have adopted to be true. And we did that for that experience. How beautiful to have the experience of our God self in action. That's what you guys all are as Master Light Blasters. You are God in action, having the physical experience, like coming in without a clue. Some of us, I mean, some of our veils are thinner than others, but basically coming in to demonstrate and to live in this timeline the self-realization of your true self, which is unconditional love, pure God source energy, a fractal of source light. How beautiful. I love that white light healing says 555, and we are change. We are the change, and the change is before us. If we just open our eyes, the change is already there. heaven already exists. It's just about opening up our eyes and seeing through that frequency. Gina Palazzo, beautiful. Good to see ya. Thank you. I was going to send you a personal thing because I think you said it's today Friday and you're off on Fridays, and you keep saying I don't get your notifications. Let me know. And then I was posting out just a warning in my story, and then I forgot to post you. But you obviously are here because you're supposed to be. My construct is tingling. Yeah, that crown is really opening up. So, all right. So we were going to take a breath in and connect to our heart center. Every moment of now, Spirit has been saying over and over and over, is a moment of you. Every moment of now is an opportunity. It is a gift to experience you to the fullest. It's up to you to open up. It's up to you to allow it. So it's up to us to bring our focused awareness to what we want to grow, what we want to expand, what we want to create. So we'll take a nice deep breath into that sun. This is a sun coming up over the horizon on Old Orchard Beach. My beautiful friend Sandy Maraca took this picture, and she's a resident here. She gave it to me years ago. And she always said it was her angel. Holy crap, the freaking energies. I can't even speak. So she took this picture, and it was her, I'm just going to give you the story real quick because I think that it's important. Seeing she took the picture and so anyways, her and her husband moved to a condo on Old Orchard Beach, and her husband died shortly after. So he never really got to enjoy his time on the condo. And so she woke up one morning and she looked out the window and she saw the sun rising and looking like an angel. I think his energy's here. So Sandy Maraca, if you happen to be watching this now or later, your husband's energy is here. And she said, this is my angel. And for her, the sun coming up over the horizon was her angel, which was her husband that transitioned. And she shared this with me, and she shared the story with me. And to me, it is representative of truly our own angelicness rising up from the darkness. In a picture this morning that I took of the sun, and I did have a special, like I was going through the different effects that you can apply to it, so it does have an effect on it, but it literally looks like the frequency of heaven. And one lady commented, I can't who it was now, maybe Amy, said, oh, it looks like an angel. And I said, yeah. And then Spirit said, yes, you guys are all angels. You guys are all angels bringing forth this frequency of the kingdom, of the new earth, of heaven. So this body of light is also not representative of just Sandy Maraca's husband that passed, but it is symbolic of the angels of light that we all are. It's always there. We always are holding that energy. Just it's about transmuting the energies, the distortions that we use as a lens or a cover, sometimes preventing us from experiencing and feeling this energy. All right, so we'll just take a nice deep breath in, and we will tune into our heart space, our heart center. Lots of heart energy coming forth. And a little deeper, and a little deeper. And know that where you bring your attention is what you choose to expand, embody, to feel, to allow. And exhale. All right, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hold my shit together. It's like the energy is overwhelming. Holy crap. I can't imagine what else is gonna come through. All right, guys. Hey, Miranda, thank you for joining. Please share out, guys, if you haven't. Mine passed too. Your husband passed, Carolyn? Oh my gosh. Maybe I've been feeling like, geez, I'm calling so much energy. So obviously your husband too is being represented in that light and this energy coming forth, because it's like really super high vibes. And all of our loved ones that have passed, it was their timing and it was meant to be, but they are assisting. They're saying that they are assisting in our in our mission of light. They are able to illuminate, and it's not about performing, but the way I'm picking it up is perform. They're able to perform at a fuller capacity where they are to help assist. There's no separation. They're really always here with us. And as we step into this new earth, and as we step into this frequency, we're going to feel the veil completely thinned, dissipated more and more and more and more, so that you can see, literally we'll be able to see and engage with loved ones in times to come. Very beautiful. Okay. And Kimmy lost her husband too. I just shut it off 2 times. Shut what off 2 times? Someone keeps turning on my fairy crystal light. Oh my God. So, oh my God. Kimmy, so yeah, now I'm getting all the tingles as well. Huge. Okay. So what Spirit is saying for all of us guys is, and I've got all that vibe again, because the light, I said my light was blinking in the bathroom, one of the little lights, the vanity lights, and I tried to tighten it. I couldn't shut it off. Then my alarm starts going off. I've burnt plenty of stuff in here and it's never gone on before. And then the overwhelming angelic energy as I tuned into this. So angels and loved ones and guides, or whatever that energy is that you connect to, and whoever it is, are really, really, really getting our attention. And that just confirms what I was just saying, Kimmy, how that veil is dissipating more and more and more and more. They've gotten ways to communicate and to let us know that they are there in the past in those kind of ways, but there are going to be times where we're really going to be talking and seeing them more and more and more. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh, waters need to flow. Yeah, and waters are many, many years ago, whenever like I'd go for a run, and then, you know, that's my portal to spirit, and I'd get all this beautiful information. And so then I would come back from my runs and try to share with my family, and I'd just start bawling because it was so beautiful. And my sister says, "You're going to be known as the crying preacher." This is like 20 years ago. Like, I was just like, even maybe even more than that. And she goes, "You're going to be known as the crying preacher." All right. Hey, Leona Thacker, thanks for joining. So I am doing private live readings, however private you want to call that. Otherwise, I'm going to just be doing some Sherry Outers and a collective. So if you guys want a personal, let me know if you made a donation. And just checking. I'm going to send you guys send some beautiful light here. Kimmy Seagull, Master Light Blaster, tears of joy, years of joy, years and tears of joy. Gina Palazzo, and just shining you guys' light here. I think it's just really good to like just put your name there. It's a frequency. You guys all hold a frequency of heaven individual to you, and that is the same as your divine frequency imprint. Your divine frequency imprint is that God's source energy of you that you've come to infuse in the earth, that mastery energy that you hold, and that only you can express it in your own individual way. That is your angelic frequency. That is your divine frequency. That is your mastery, Spirit is saying. Did I do Linda? Leona, Master Light Blaster. Linda, Master Light Blaster. Carolyn, Master Light Blaster. White Light Healing, Master White Blaster. Miranda, Master Light Blaster. Kellyanne Kingsley, Master Light Blaster. All right, guys. Tino. Oh no, glad it stopped going off. Oh yeah. That's so true. Yes, Tino, you have to stop in soon. We'll have a little snack time and movie time. Finish up those Camdens. Lauren, another donation came through to you. Awesome. So happy for you, Lauren. All right, guys. All right. So if you guys have shared out, let me know. But I think what I'm going to do is do a collective reading. And it's about as us bringing forth our angelic frequency represented by the lights flickering, Kimmy's fairy lights going off and on, my bathroom light, my alarm, and whatever you guys are experiencing, the tingles in the crown chakra, your body, whatever it is you're going through, that is your angelic frequency, they're saying, bleeding through into this dimension. It's finally your angelic frequencies, this part of you, and it's always been there, but it's bleeding through, just like the spirit guides energies bleeding through into this reality. There's no more separation, they're saying, from our angel self and our physical self. They're united. It is the merging of the polarities, the merging of spirit and physical, but not just our own physical and spirit, because that our divine frequency imprint is what we come to express in this world and to anchor in that energy. But even all the spirits on the other sides, they're not separate. They are fully aware of their spiritual, their fullness part of themselves from a conscious awareness, but they are blood into this reality as well. They are everywhere simultaneously, just like we are, but they have that conscious awareness. They're not separated in their awareness of it. They can experience it all as one being, where we are aware, but we experience this timeline because that is our job. That's what we came forth as a missionary. Every time I say missionary, am I the only one that gets tingles and goes crazy? My body, my body cells when I say missionary. All right. All right. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. So today's live, and if you have different whatever spirit brings through, obviously spirit brings through, but I'm going to do a collective reading right now. What energies are we actually transmuting that are turning to light, that are aiding in this anchoring of our angelic self, the heaven, the whatever you want to call it, the new earth, the kingdom, the fuller experience of our innate self on this physical world. So I'm going to pull a wisdom card, which to me brings forth the energies we're transmuting. See, the energies that we are transmuting and anchoring are one and the same. They're one and the same in that through that darkness that we're transmuting, we're actually drawing out of it the higher frequency of it, the love and light that it was originally created. So we can even say fear. Well, fear is the flip side of love. Fear is a tool that shows us where we are not allowing love to flow. So the readings today and the reading I'm doing for the collective is going to be what energy are we almost like flip siding, but it's really about a transmutation where we are transforming it into the energy of love. What energy is it, or what expression of love are we bringing forth and anchoring as a collective? And obviously we all have our own individual expressions of it. Like say I'm a teacher, say I'm a spiritual teacher, I like to teach spiritual truths or readings. I have my own flavor of doing that. So it's still based in love. It's still readings or channeling. And then say there's Gina here. Gina is still channeling love, but she has her own flavor and essence expression of it, like we all do. And isn't that so beautiful how we're all fractals, but we have our own, and that's why it's called divine frequency imprint. We all have our own individual, still love, but it's individual divine frequency imprint. And the imprint means that imprint, that frequency that we're stamping on our reality as a physical in this here and now. Is that fun? Is that exciting? Don't you want to, like, I always want to know, what the hell is that? What is my purpose? What is my mission? Well, it is to be me as fully as I can every moment of now. Hence, every moment of now is a moment of you. And it's through that awareness in that present moment, which I could never be in the past, but I've really learned to extract and be me as much as I can be me in every moment. That means just expressing, saying, doing, feeling, embodying as much you as you're capable of in every moment. So not being afraid to speak out when maybe it's not the popular thing to do, or to do something in your life when it's not the popular thing to do, that kind of thing. Really being individual and anchoring into you. Every moment is an opportunity of you. It's not about the expectation in the end journey, as we all know. It is about anchoring into us in every moment, every step on that journey. And that journey, by the way, never ends, Spirit says. Never ends. All right. Oh, okay, I'm going to sit here. Hey, Dina. Oh, I did not get you up there. Master Light Blast to Dina. Master Light Blast to Heather. All right, guys. So I'm doing individual readings today for donations if you would like. Otherwise, I am going to be doing a collective. And it's about how we are angel missionaries for bringing forth and anchoring those frequencies of heaven. We are the angel bringing forth the frequencies of the new earth. That is our master light blaster role. We transmute, we activate our light through the darkness. The darkness activates the light because we intuitively know as missionaries, as angels, that the dark is not just the dark. Evil is not evil. Negative could not possibly just be. We intuitively know that there is light and love in all situations. All right. All right, that's the one that wants to come out. So the energy that we are, well, we got two of them. Oh, this is beautiful. And we can all connect to this and relate to this. So the energies that we are transmuting right now, two of them popped out. Chaos. We can all relate to that. Chaos. So much chaos, so much turbulence, so much things uprooting in our life right now, being pulled up like this tornado. What does a tornado do? What does a tornado do when and it's so beautiful because within this tornado, what do we see right there? The sun permeating through the sky. The tornado will go in, whip up, bring stuff up into that twister and just bring it up. So what we're transmuting is that sense of chaos, they're saying, as we are transmuting and transforming our energies, as we are releasing and letting go of the attachments in the 3D, the 3D world. Like imagine if a tornado came up, you're going to learn real quick to have to let go of, say it ran through your house, dragged up your car, your backyard, whatever. Immediately we would be cut off from our physical things because they've just been taken up into the twister. So what we're transmuting is finding the peace and the light, holding that peace and the light amongst the twister, amongst the tornado, amongst the storms, as things that we used to know to be our security, our safety, our comfort, the things we thought we could lean on, the things that we thought the earth was about to keep us safe have been just, it's being all torn apart, ripped apart, cut off in order to bring forth the manifestation. There all you guys are bringing forth those frequencies by not getting caught up in the chaos. So we're transmuting chaos. We are allowing it to take its course as an observer without becoming emotionally distraught. And even if you are feeling that, they're saying obviously to feel that, but through that chaos, through that distraughtness, it is going to bring up those fears and emotions that are scary for you. Allow them to come up and be brought into your awareness as well. They're saying don't get caught in it. Allow it to come up like the twister, dragging it up, bringing it forth for you to work through, to allow, but still being held in that center, that heart space. All of this chaos, what we're transmuting is we know all of the chaos in the world, all the breaking down of systems, things that are not working, the lies that have been unveiled, the secrets that are coming to the surface, all of that is bringing an ending of a cycle. The number 9, the ending of a cycle to step into a new cycle. What's this new cycle all about? This light, this light permeating through the darkness. So you guys as master light blasters are letting the chaos activate your light. And a lot of you guys right now, and this is how you are a missionary of peace, they're saying, is you are being that reflection for others, that peace and stability is maintained through your connection. So they're saying, even if you're feeling yourself, feeling the emotions of all of this happening around you, through you anchoring into your center and staying in your calm and your eye, staying in your heart and not getting caught up in the chaos, not getting caught up in the twister, you guys are actually being anchors and guides. You guys are guides. That's how they're saying you're missionaries as well. You are guides for those that are going through this, that are not able to navigate and hold their own peace. This is coming really strong, getting really emotional. So all of you guys watching now and later are the peace holders, the stabilizers, the pillars, the light for those that have not yet connected to their sun within. You are showing them the way. You know, Master Light Blaster is the same as a way shower, a light worker. But you guys, because you have gone through this, it doesn't mean that you're not escaping the emotions or the feelings of it, but you're able to hold in your center and allow it all to happen and go through you like a screen while you maintain your anchoredness and your light. You guys, many of you, they're just saying, are bringing much peace to friends and loved ones right now. And that is why you have been placed amongst non-believers, Spirit is saying. It is through your belief that you are holding. They're showing me the image of someone drowning, like they're going like this, they're going through the water, and they're showing me as you guys in a boat with your anchor, you know, an anchor holding the boat still from going too crazy, but you're in the boat and you're pulling, they're holding onto your hand and you're pulling them out of the water, out of the depth. You're helping to rescue them through maintaining your own light in the chaos. Is that not beautiful? And I thought they were birds, but they're leaves. There's a little maple leaf right there, little maple leaf, and all of the leaves. So that's representing also, you know, when a wind goes through and it shakes up all of the leaves and debris on the ground. So all of that is happening right now. And the leaves represent fall too, which also represent harvest and an end to a cycle as well. So that's representing the end of the cycle. This is the end of the cycle. And you guys are the stability. You're a pillar, you're the platform, you're that life saver in the water to help others from drowning, from helping others from just giving up completely. You are that spark of light for them. And it's up to them to choose to see it or not. It's still their soul's journey. It's still up to them. And even their journey doesn't mean they're not being guided either, guys. They are holding a very big role as well, for they're still in the transmutation of the energies that you have already transmuted. But as a way shower, a light, or a master light blaster, you've gone through a lot of the energies that others are coming up on. So you're able to hold that stability and that light for them. And what's it called? Just chaos. Number 9, ending a cycle to enter that new cycle. And the other one was lust. And this here to me lust represents trying to feel that satisfaction on the physical level. Like, so a lot of people that are going through chaos and they're being separated from their physical stuff, they placed all of their love and trust in the physical. They allowed that outside, they're saying, reflection to be their comfort, their nourishment, their security, their placeholder. They're saying, yes, a lot of people have allowed, even this is showing a lusty scene, like relationships. They've looked for their love outside of them, their security, their love, their affection, their sense of worthiness. They're even saying through religions, through churches, through relationships, through even educational status, looking on that outside to be your fulfillment. And a lot of that now, they're going through the chaos, or the world in general is going through a lot of chaos. And that's their soul's journey as well. They're just still going through their process. And no one's better than another. No one's better than another. We're still cooperatively working together. But the lust just represents that outside world, or that outside manifestation, finding your full yearning, or not addicted, you could be addicted to, but just looking for that love connection outside of you. But that will always reflect outside of you, but we got to connect into here, and then that reflects outside of us, where a lot of people are feeling lost and discombobulated and off kilter, as everything that they thought was their love on the outside. What they're saying is, allowing the outside to be the placeholder or the marker for their God, where it can only be in here. So, what's it saying? Don't, you know how in the Bible it says, don't love any other God or don't put another God before me? Well, me means you, your God within. And this is just talking about those that have put other gods before them, but it just means something outside of them being more important or godly or wanting something outside of them that can only be in here. So in that, the universe takes care of business and will just kind of sweep. Yesterday, my message was about sweeping, like a street sweeper or cleaning house, sweeping out the energies that are not going to serve this new earth, because you can't have energies that aren't resonant in the new earth. You have to have self-love and self-compassion and first as we step into this new earth. It's self-compassion, self-love, then you're going to have love for others, you're going to have compassion for others, service to others automatically when you can find it within here first. Self-love is just going in here and getting that connection here first. Everything on the outside is working simultaneously. It's allowing us to know and navigate and show us how we might be operating in energies that are not beneficial to us and all of that. So very beautiful and powerful reading. What is this? Number 24. So number 24 is a 6, and it's calling forth a rebalancing. So all of us, it's not saying that we as Master Light Blasters don't go through this as well. We are, and that's part of bringing forth that 6, balance, harmony, healing, recalibrating to this state of being, recalibrating. So this is showing a man and woman, which represents the divine feminine and masculine. And that is about our own marriage of divine feminine and masculine within our spiritual self, merging with the physical self, embodying both and knowing we are whole. We're whole without clinging on to something outside of us. And that can be chaotic when things don't happen the way we want from a human limited way of thinking. And there's no right or wrong about anything. It's all frequencies to be experienced by us to help us with this bringing forth this new energy. It's all beautiful. There's nothing wrong with these cards. It's an experience our soul came to embody, to transmute the work, to transmute the energies, to give us the experience of the physical and God source energy, going through self-realization. We are God realizing self. And how do we realize self? Until we have to go through these denser energies. How do you know you're courageous or strong? Until you go through them. So the energies in this moment of now that we're really transmuting is just chaos and breaking up and being detached, and all the things that we thought were our safety outside of us being uprooted. The things that we placed before going within being uprooted and taken away. And you guys are operating as that safe space to help others navigate. So we've transmuted a lot of those energies. We still are transmuting those energies, and we hold that space of light, comfort, peace, of true security, which is turning within and connecting to your divinity. So those are beautiful energies. That's what we are transmuting, and we are anchoring. Transmuting anything outside of us, that we thought was more worthy or important in through at the sake of giving up our own connection to self, and that's upheaval. And so that's what we're transmuting, to anchor in true divinity, the experience of self, and then bringing that through. Let's just see what a conscious spirit has to say about it. Hey, Carolyn. Oh, okay. I thought you were another Carolyn. I already saw you, Carolyn. Today is the 24th. Wow. Helping others help ourselves. Yes. And helping ourselves help our others. And helping, yes. It goes hand in hand, Leona. And today's the 24th. That is so amazing. This message is on point as I'm surrounded with non-believers and I'm holding on strong. White light healing, thank you so much, because so many times I've said to myself, how is it that I am smack dab in the middle of so many non-believers? Like those that don't believe in another energy or anything, not the energy within them, not the energy out of them, not the afterlife, but think that this is all there is, and that's their own journey, and there's no judgment. But if we are supposed to attract like minds and people of our like, what we're like, how can I possibly be, my children, not all my children, but my kids and spouse and just every family, and then, well, you know what, that is the exact reason for your soul purpose. That's why you came with a veil thinner to hold that space and light. And it's not that we are better or the other person isn't, but I question, why can't I be immersed with believers, and then all the non-believers can hang out together? But it's because, again, that is the merging of the contrast operating as one. Just like Leona said, helping others, help ourselves. The light doesn't know it's light. What's the word? It flourishes in the darkness. Its light is activated in the darkness. So as we are surrounded with quote unquote non-believers, we are activating our light. As we seek, we are gaining higher insights. We're gaining deeper truths. And believe it or not, our hearts are always communicating, because the heart of the other person is still God's source energy, whether they choose to accept that as reality or not. We're still communicating. So it's still helping them on their journey, and they're helping us on our journey. It really is black and white, night and day, working together collectively. But in the past, out of more limited thinking, I'd be like, holy hell. It's just, oh my God. Yes, one baby step at a time. And that brings back the message of um, every moment of now is a moment of you, and every moment of now that you connect to yourself is a baby step. It's a step up, but it's a step opening up. As you go higher in vibration, it allows you to also go deeper within yourself and transmute even things you didn't know were there. And when we have that reflection sometimes of others, it makes us go there, of others that we might not think we resonate with. We obviously resonate with them, or they wouldn't be in our reality, but we had a co-contract, we had a co-agreement to continue the expansion together. And how do we spark light, like two sticks starting a fire, a campfire in the sun, or sparking with a glass and hitting the sticks to create a fire? Well, the fire is the common denominator. That light is always there, whether they realize it or not. And then you take the sticks, which are like a catalyst and a trigger to spark more light. So it's taking the opposing things that kind of bang together to create light. And that's so beautiful, because it all really does work together. But it's funny, and it's part of God's sense of humor, where we find ourselves in those thoughts and, find a smack dab middle into something that we don't think we resonate with, but we really do, because it is activating and catalyzing our light, and it works vice versa. So that's so cool. So our conscious spirit wants to bring forth this message. Angel of miracles. You guys are the miracle, by the way. You are miracles. Like who would think, when we come to Earth and everything that we've seen in history books and everything we see I don't watch the news, I have no idea, but anything you do see in the news or that pop up, that who would think that we could create and actually even be what's the word, immortal, like live longer or experience heaven on earth without dying? To me, that's just amazing. And that's what this card is all about. Angel of miracles. You guys are the angels bringing forth the miracle, just like at the beginning channeling message of this. You guys are the angels. You are the missionaries of this frequency of heaven through you and through your allowing. And it doesn't mean that we appear perfect. No, it means that we came here to do the work. We came here to allow it. We came here to allow the fires, that dragon energy, to transmute those energies that we struggle with as a human. That is beautiful, because it is the human that makes that angel within you that much more powerful. It's not that you're all perfect and like sugar sweet and all loving all the time. No, what makes you perfect is that little devil, that little devil demon part of you, the parts that are human that we might label as not perfect, but it's through those emotions and experiences that we really are that angel, miracle angel, because we've transmuted it. And in spite of all of that, we still allowed our light to shine. We still anchored on to faith and belief. We still knew, even in spite of what we see before us, that there's so much more, and miracles are possible. And it's through your own inner visions, beliefs connected to your heart, your God within, that we are really anchoring and being those angels, where that is all coming forth through our embodiment in this here and now. So you guys are all the angels allowing the miracles. And I find that so beautiful, that it's like a healer has come to heal what they've healed within themselves. We can't really be an angel of miracles unless we have lived through our own miracles. You know what I mean? Unless we have healed or transmuted or alchemized or went through a lot of shit storms to see the light. Otherwise, what miracle is that? The miracle is in the transformation. It is in the seeing the life beyond what we actually see and feel and live. Open your heart. Open your heart and expect a miracle. And isn't it all about opening up the heart? If the heart is closed, protected, shielded, judgmental, critical, and it isn't allowing itself to be soft, oozy, goozy, vulnerable, open to criticism, judgment, whatever, we're not going to release that which is within it, which is heaven, which is our God self, which is the light, which is all that we are everywhere all at once, available to us. So we have to open up our heart. That's the only way. That's how it comes through. And a child lives with an open heart. So a child lives with an open heart. That is what the healing the wounded child is all about. The wounded child is healed automatically as we open our hearts. The wounded child is just that state where they felt they needed to protect and close their heart because they weren't shown unconditional love. They were shown that their worth was based on their expectations. They were picked on or laughed at, criticized, judged, told that they needed to be good or don't act like that, don't say that. So that child over time had to build up a wall around its heart. And that's what healing the wounded child's about. It's just opening up your heart and letting that child out to live freely. And it's baby steps. Because once you've been, what do they say? Once you've been fooled once, be damned if I'm fooled again. Or I don't know that saying, but there's something about whatever. So we have that caution, and that's okay too, to be cautious. So open your heart and expect a miracle. Oh, and I didn't even see the little child there. Isn't that beautiful? So even this is representing the contrast of energies. We are stepping into a time in this here and now where our child is merged with our adult version of ourself, and they're flying together, co-creating together. And they're flying because that shows that they can see even above that which is on the world right now that isn't equal to what their state of being is. They've risen above all of that past experience that made them wounded or sad, or all of the untruths and distortions through beliefs and what we were taught. They've risen above it and healed it. And that goes perfectly also with that number, this card here, that the six, that healing, returning to innocence, childlike, but not separate, and not, allowing that child to play. That child believes in miracles. It knows anything's possible. It knows it can pretend it's a superhero and be a superhero. So the child that thought it could be a superhero, well, now the adult knows that it is its own superhero. Beautiful. All right, Leona, thank you. Are you taking care of your neighbor still? How's your neighbor doing? Beautiful messages today, guys. And you guys are the ones that created it. You guys, it was through you and you bringing your awareness here that we're always reflecting exactly what we need. Heather Graham, sometimes we are there to plant the seed. The other soul wanted for the time they will be ready. Yeah, absolutely. That is so true, Heather. That is part of our purpose. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because Energy never dies. And it's going to sit there and it's going to wait, just like our sun here waits, or just like that child or in our heart sit there and wait until it's ready, until we're ready to open up. So that seed that we've planted or given to another out of love, our open heart, that seed is going to sit with them until it's ready, until their until their soil is fertile to nurture it and allow it to sprout. Everything is divine timing. And in reality, there is no linear time. So everything is always available to one another. It's just up to us to open up to it. So yes, thank you, Heather. That is beautiful. All right. All right, guys. Well, that is the collective message for today, guys. Would love a message. Okay, first of all, if anyone made a donation, let me know. I'm at tears, LOL. I know you did, Gina. Tears, years. And that's another whole thing about the whole linear time that I find is really, really freeing, is that because we're light bodies and becoming more and more light, our physical body isn't having that density and death experience that it had in the past. As we become more light, light isn't as dense, and it's not what's the word, contaminated or shrouded or pushed from the darker energies. As we become lighter beings, the linear time, it's irrelevant. We're always shining and we're always illuminating, and we are really transcending physical death. I know that sounds crazy. Like my human mind's thinking, oh, that's really crazy. But something deep down within me always said, well, you don't need to die. But I know that we don't ever really, really die, but I'm actually talking about the physical body. And they say as we become light beings, we regenerate. Only reason we die and our cells are like falling apart and depleting is because of the lack of light. And in the past, it's through those beliefs and those very limited lower frequencies that kept us in that state. So as we become lighter, we'll at least be living a lot longer. You've heard in the biblical days how people used to live for hundreds of years. I believe that death is going to be more of a choice, our own free will, even though it is at a soul contract level. But as the human year, you might say, oh, okay, I'm ready. I always found is it oh my God, it's been so long. There's a part in the rosary. I used to say the rosary all the time. And there's one where Mary, I thought she transcended. She literally, I forgot what it was called in there. I know there's one, the coronation, but there's another verse where she was lifted into heaven, the physical body and all. I can't even remember. It's been so long. But that's how I believe what we are doing. And as we're lifted into heaven without dying, that is actually us bringing forth those frequencies and embodying them and shifting to the timeline where they already exist. All right. Thank you, Linda. We create our day. We create every moment. Okay. Dina wanted a quickie. All right. So Dina, I'm going to pull what the heck one is this one? Oh, it wasn't these weren't the conscious spirit. These were the mystical wisdom. Oh, well, it happened for a reason. I thought I was pulling from this deck for that other energy. All right. Let's see, Dina. What mystical wisdom wants Dina to bring? Does your heart want to bring forth into your awareness, Dina? Or do you know? Dina? Beautiful messages, guys. All right. What do we got for Dina? Dino? Is it Dino or Dina? Okay, yeah, I was right. Dreams. Believe in your dreams. Well, that literally goes together with that other card that we just pulled as the collective. Believe in miracles. Believe in dreams. The thing that stands out about this card is she's in a very relaxed position. She's not in a position of really trying. She's not forceful. She's not even being physical. She's just relaxing into her dreams. So Dina, I'm feeling that maybe there's a message for you to know that your dreams are being taken care of behind the scenes. You might have been trying extra hard to create or to control, or, because that's what we were taught. We were taught to work hard and physical labor and push and work and push. And I'm feeling like they're just telling you to relax into your dreams, visualize them, know that your dreams are manifesting as you relax into them, as you relax into a state of being, just enjoying yourself and just visualizing. And also your dreams are speaking to you in your sleep state as well. And to know that your dreams aren't any less real than the physical reality, because everything started from a thought. It started from a dream. Every inventor thought of whatever it was they were invented from that dream state, from imagining, from visualizing. And in that relaxed state is when things come to us, not when we're all focused and working hard and doing something because we think we need to or out of obligation. Those lighter frequencies come forth when we are relaxed or in our own state of peace. And we got the transformation card there. So you are going through a transformative time, as we all are. And it's just, to me, letting you know, and it's just reaffirming that your dreams are coming true. You don't have to work hard. It's a frequency. They want you to be in the frequency of that energy. Relax into as if you are already living it. Because on some plane, if you can imagine it, it literally does exist. We're just matching that frequency. If the universe is within us and everything that we want is in here, or as Abraham would say, in your vortex, well, it's there. We just need to match that frequency, and then we shift to that reality. We got to work smarter, not harder. Very beautiful, Dina. All right. It is ascension with Mother Mary. Yes. Thank you, Heather. Thank you. That is what it is. I just didn't know if there was a particular term. It is ascension, yes. Ascending. And at least the way I understood it was that she ascended into heaven without physically dying. And I feel that yeah, she's coming through. She's saying, yes, dear ones. Yes, dear ones. You too have that capability, as she's saying. You too have that capability to ascend without dying. And that's what we're all doing. That's what the ascension journey is. And in past times, our physical body couldn't take it because it was so dense. So it got worn out and it had to die and then be reborn and be reincarnated again, or however you believe that. Die and then come into another body. Well, now we are vibrating so much light that we're able to handle these higher frequencies, these higher vibrations that we are permeating, that we are embodying. So we aren't going to die, because in the past, you know how they said, oh, if you knew all of God and all that you were, you would die instantly out of fear or fright, or the energy would be too overwhelming. Well, we are embodying, through our own free will and allowance, this higher frequencies of love, light. We are ascending, and our body is able to take it. And like Linda said, step by step, being gentle with ourselves, being compassionate, knowing that we never came to be perfect. We came here just to be, and to allow the experience and all of its frequencies. All frequencies were created by God for us, created by you for you in your ascension journey. And you're embodying so much light, you are that much more powerful. So you're not dying, you're ascending into heaven. Hence, you guys, all as missionaries, angels, bringing forth the frequency of heaven, which is unconditional love. Our physical bodies are shifting. Yes, they are. Even though mine don't feel it. My hips, my legs. And I keep saying, ascension symptoms. When I'm in movement, I feel good. It's when I stop. All right, guys. The immaculate, oh no, not the immaculate conception per se, because that would be the conception of Jesus. It's the ascension of Mary in physically. All right. Anybody else want a quickie? One more. Anybody else want a divine wisdom, giving us some insight on our energies that we're doing here, the overall energy was you guys are the calm in the storm. You're holding the light in the chaos, and you guys are transmuting that darkness through your own experience, nothing unlike a healer that has healed themselves in order to heal. You have balanced yourself in order to balance. You've allowed and activated your own light in order to hold that light. That is the energy that you have transmuted and that you are anchoring. You guys are all that peace holder, that new frequency pillar, that foundation, that light, that beam, that anchor, that life raft for others amongst this energy and for yourself. Obviously, it's always for self first. I would love one. Yes, Linda. Beautiful Linda. I don't know if you've been on live lately, Linda. I haven't been on Facebook as much, like scrolling through, and I always enjoy your lives. There's such wisdom in the simple things. I remember one that stands out was that tapestry. I think it was a tiger or cougar, or it wasn't a lion. I think it was a tiger, and you were talking about all the tapestry and how everything is interwoven and everything. That was an awesome message. Okay. All right. We got 2 for you, Linda. All right. You got intuition. And during those storms, so these here are being personalized for those that I'm pulling right now for, but they are holding space as a collective message for us. So Linda's personal one, within that collective message of being that peace holder, that light, transmuting her own energies, for she can be that light for others and that portal. And what I'm feeling you're being called for is to really trust your tuition in that. Trust your place in that, Linda. Trusting in every moment of the now that, yes, you are doing the right thing. Oh, you felt you were called to do that, but that voice wasn't that loud. Trust it. And whenever you do something with the intent of trusting and love, it's always going to give you that outcome. So it's just about trusting your tuition, trusting your lives, trusting your readings, trusting what you're delivering, trusting when you're being called, and not looking for that outside necessarily affirmation, because that's how we gain confidence and trust and courage and strength. It's not by receiving that outside affirmation all the time. It's about doing it regardless and trusting your tuition and knowing that they're saying, I don't know if you ever question if you're making a difference, but they're saying trusting in that. And of course you are. Trusting your intuition. All right, so you got the unicorn. I don't know if you relate to unicorns. You have so many energies. You got a hummingbird getting its nectar from the flower. You've got wings. You've got so many like snake-looking things, like Medusa kind of things coming out. Everything. The flame, the unicorn. To me, that unicorn, though, what's standing out is like a unicorn looking like a drill, like a drill. Like you are literally permeating the density and darkness and limitations and walls that you face or confront or see through your tuition. So your tuition is drilling through the barriers of density. You're able to penetrate or open this, like they're showing me this huge, thick wall. Your intuition gets you on the other side of the wall. So kind of that's what that unicorn horn is symbolizing right there. Instead of having to take a drill, take all of that physical labor, push it, go through the thought process or how other people are doing it, you're going to stand there all day trying to get through that 10-foot wall. They're saying your intuition, you're already on the other side of the wall, Linda. So that's beautiful. And that's also represented by that. That scared me. Instagram tone went on. That's symbolized by that flame right there too. You're always moving towards the flame. You allow that flame to inflame you, to enlighten you, to show you the way. That is your warmth. That is your healing. That is your balance. That is your power. That is. Do you feel flush a lot? Do you get flush when spirit comes on, or those higher frequencies overtake you? It's almost like you might feel flush in the face. You can feel the energies intensify when your intuition is really talking to you. And face your fears. There you go. Well, the walls are our fears. The walls are those layers of energies that are still preventing us from the mind's point of view of being on the other side of the wall. So they're saying that you're facing your fears which are represented by the 10-foot cement wall. Those are all the layers of fears and even subconscious that you're permeating and illuminating just from following your tuition. So your tuition is going to get you there. Following your tuition to navigate. Fears are just energies showing us we're believing in something that no longer serves us. It doesn't mean as a light worker or master light blaster you don't feel fear. It's that you actually illuminate the fear with your light through your trust, through taking and following through on your guidance of your tuition. All right, so what's the fear one say? Hold on here. Face your fears, release the power of fear. And then, so we have you as a unicorn here. So, and that's on the third eye. So that's representing trust that you're going to be given the answers to overcome your fears. And that trust and that tuition is going to carry you. Look at this. You're riding on the horse. The horse, like a Pegasus, is just flying. And you've got the flower blooming. You're blooming. Every fear that you work through is like another flower opening up for you. And being protected. This is a beautiful like bandana thing on your head, and it's all beautiful. It's beautiful colors, looks like flowers, yellow. The eyes are covered. So this is showing that from going within, trusting your tuition, that your mind is going to get out of the way. As you trust, your mind will get out of the way. Your eyes it might be scary if you're way up on this Pegasus. If you look down, well, your eyes are even covered. So it's showing me too that you're being protected from limiting thoughts and falling, not falling literally, but you're being protected somehow as you rise. They're letting you know that you're being protected from looking down and then getting scared as well. You're being carried. Spirit is carrying you. You're being protected as you soar. So release the power of fear. How do you release the power of fear? You work through them. You trust your intuition, and that is your drill bit for getting through the wall. Very beautiful. Kimmy, you want one? Don't we all? And that's what makes a master light blaster or anybody. I like to use that term because it's fun and we're human and it makes us seem more superhero-ish, and we really are our own superhero. But a master light blaster becomes more and more and more and more powerful the more fears. A master light blaster, I don't know. That's what makes them powerful, is the fear and everything that they transmute and overcome. I would be scared, so scared to do a live. Now, like, I thrive off them. I love it. And I'd rather do a live than a pre-recorded because I get to engage in real time with this energy. Even though we're still engaging and there is no time from a pre-recorded, I don't know. I love the experience, and it pulls me right to my heart center, right there. Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much. Beautiful hugs to you too. Beautiful hugs. You're the one that taught me also, Linda, to hug myself. And in the past, as a younger version of me, I would say, that's just silly. That's just silly. And then one time I hugged myself and I'm like, wow, you got a beautiful hug. So you also taught me to do that more so too, Linda. All right. So who are we? Oh, Linda, Kimmy. Oh, okay. So Kimmy, I just assumed you said, yeah, I was shuffling and you got Archangel Raphael. And don't you work with Raphael a lot? Don't you work with the green a lot? And obviously the heart and the healing. It says providing. You got Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. To me, that's the power of three right there. When you bring all three into alignment and you're allowing and utilizing all of those aspects of yourself, you're going to be brought into healing and balance naturally. Obviously, you got a beautiful butterfly as well, representing transformation. All true transformation is returning to your natural state of being. Looks like your even your rainbow colors up there. What's really standing out, Kimmy, for me, Archangel Raphael works with you closely, but see how this tree right here is combined with her heart? And you can even think of it as all the vasculars or openings, veins, capillaries, or whatever, all of the shoot offs in the heart, like the veins and the arteries stemming from it to feed the rest of your body. Well, and I know you're very, very into grounding and healing and the shamanistic, I guess you would say, the shamanistic ways. So that's showing as you tune into your heart, you are anchoring all of that into the earth. I'm not saying that right. Hold on. First of all, you have opened up and have cleared so much within your heart space. You've opened up so many pathways, they're saying. Pathways of blood. Blood in religious terms would represent the spirit, the blood of Christ, the spirit of Christ. Okay, this is what's coming through. You have opened up to that anointing, that where we all hold the Christ energy, the Christos, they say, the oil, the anointing within us. And they're showing me that you have opened up and allowed that to permeate all of your being. And what you're doing is the veins within you and the blood flow is that Christ energy flowing through you. Your spirit has broken free. Your spirit is broken free. And that brings forth great healing, balancing to your natural state, Christ consciousness, unconditional love. But what's standing out too is that trunk extends from your heart into the earth. So that is what you're bringing forth, is that Christ energy into your physical reality. But to me, it's also relating to all of your readings and teachings and all of that. Through your breath, you've opened up the pathways and streams of consciousness within you, supporting you. Not just the Christ energies, all of the Kimmy energies and all timelines, all of the masters supporting you in this here and now through your allowance as you take a deep breath. Did you used to take deep breaths and cough? Was that ever an issue or a problem? Or smoking? Or are you concerned about your lungs at all? I'm just showing an opening and a clearing in your lungs. I don't know if you've ever had lung issues, if you ever were a smoker or were exposed to smoke, or a parent or a loved one that died of lung cancer, something to do with the lungs. I keep wanting to ignore it, but they keep showing me someone with like smoker's cough or worried about their lungs. And I don't know if it's you or if it's representing someone that's passed on for you. Someone that's passed on, yes, no, no, you don't smoke. You've never had problems breathing. All right, so I guess how I would take that is you're clearing and cleaning the airways for others, helping them through your openness, through your breath, through your circulation. You are being, okay, so all of the individuals always apply at a personal level from the collective reading. And you know how we said we're holding space and light and security and peace for others? Well, you're holding the space of open, clear breath for them. I don't know how this relates. You'll have to figure it out. But you're holding the space of open, clear breath for them. You hold that space for others, for a clearing, a healing within that heart area of breathing and connecting to their spirit. And I know that's what you do anyways, but why they said it like that, I don't know. Dale's lungs. Okay. Did Dale smoke? I know Dale comes through a lot for your readings, but they're just showing me coughing, like taking a deep breath in, like someone in your physical reality might have taken a deep breath in. I didn't feel it was you per se. I felt it was someone else. They take a deep breath in, but then they cough. Well, if it's Dale, oh, chimney smoke, chimney fire. Anyways, your openness and your heart and all of your clearing, you're open up to many streams of consciousness and you bring forth that in your healing. I'll just leave it at that. Archangel Raphael works with you. And Archangel Raphael is about healing, physical healing, which is balancing. How do we balance the mind, the body, and the spirit? Bringing all three together. Hey, Bridget. Good to see you. All right, Master Light Blasters. All right, I'm signing off, but I was looking at your name and I was shuffling Bridget. So I'm just going to give you this quick one. Maybe you needed a message today. And it's just saying, watch the replay if you weren't tuned in. But it's saying opportunity knocks for you. So if you came on maybe and wishing for an answer, opportunity knocks, go for it. So maybe you have a new pathway opening up, an opportunity or something coming your way, or a relationship or something new. And it's saying opportunity is knocking, go for it. Something you've been probably contemplating or thinking about, because they have this, they're looking at this new reality within this globe. So it's going to help you to get to your goals and desires and to manifest them. All right, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Thank you. Thank you, White Light Healing. One more, all you Master Light Blasters. Bridget, thank you for shining your light. Kimmy Siegel. Kimmy, White Light Healing. Kimmy. Linda. I love to just flash you guys. Heather, I'd like to zap ya. Gina, I think I got White Light Healing already. Leona, she's gone. Carolyn, Dina, thank you guys so much. Lauren, Rock You Like a Hurricane. I love that song. Scorpions. Rock You Like a Hurricane. All right, guys. Dina, did I pull one for you? I think I did you first, right? Yeah, I did. Kellyanne, Tino, I'm sure a lot of you guys might have signed off. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining. You are the missionaries of love. You are the angels, and don't ever feel bad for any darkness Spirit really wants me to bring up. You have done nothing wrong. Anything in your quote unquote past, anything that you are holding yourself accountable with guilt or shame or feeling sorry, it is exactly what you came to experience to activate your light. So don't. There's people out there watching now or later who are still, I'm getting a shoulder pain in my back on my right that always represents past experiences or past deeds, thinking they could have done something better or been better in some way, shape, or form, including myself. Have no regret. That's what you came for. You came to transmute those very energies. That's what a Master Light Blaster does. That's what a Warrior of Love does. They come to embody and go through that experience in order to transmute it and bring it back to the light that it was, which is love. All right, guys, may you all shine with the entirety of all the love and light that you are. Shoo.